Hi guys, how you doing? Thanks for joining me today on my channel. Yesterday I was out down Oxford Street just doing a little bit of shopping. I rarely go shopping, I mainly do it online. And so I just popped into Primark. Haven't been in Primark obviously for a year because of COVID, but I realised that I'd not actually been in Primark for around 2 years. Just for the fact that I just went off it for a little bit. But I went in yesterday, had a little nosy round and went to the makeup. Actually picked up this Perfect Finish foundation and it's £2.50. They had maybe 3 new foundations there. Anyway, I picked this one up. It's medium to full coverage, natural finish and moisturising with vitamin E. And this is what it looks like. So it's got some good ingredients in and it's £2.50 and a beautiful finish. So I'm going to be wear testing this today. I mean, people say Primark foundations are good. I do have the stick one from a few years ago. So let's try this one out and see if it's as good as everyone says it is. So I don't have a primer on. I just have a spritzing mist. Let's just go in. As I said, okay, shade's a little light. But that's okay. So I've squeezed. It's just a squeezy tube, really. It has a perfume smell, which is not bad. It's quite a nice smell actually. So that's another thing, if you don't like fragrance, this one does have fragrance. I don't think I've used a foundation before what actually has fragrance, so it's kind of drying down like matte-ish. I'm going to apply a second. Okay, so it's dried down to a kind of matte finish. You can feel it on the skin. It kind of, you can feel that it's drying down. So a good moisturiser underneath, or good hydrating primer, or a good hydrating spray, because you can really feel it. It's not bad. I'm saying you can feel it. It's covered everything really well. I like the way it's covered my pores. It's blurred everything out. It does look like a natural finish, and I'm really liking how it looks, and I like the way it's covered my imperfections. So I'm gonna finish the rest of my face and then I'm gonna come back. Okay, I'm back. I have completed my face. It looks absolutely stunning. I'm so impressed with how it looks for a £2.50 foundation. It kind of looks like a high-end foundation, you wouldn't even know. The feel of the foundation, what was bugging me, has gone, so now I'm gotten used to it. It just feels like I have a little bit of makeup on my face, nothing too bad, but it looks so nice that I'm willing to overlook that. So I set everything with my e.l.f. Dewy Setting Mist. That's all I've used. I've not powdered down and set my concealer or my face with a setting powder, because I just want to see. I didn't feel it needed setting. It's very matte-like, so I didn't feel like it needed to be set. So also I'm going to be testing out, I have on this Revolution Prime and Lock Longwear Eyeshadow Primer. I have this on, and then on top of it I have this Primark palette I got. It looks like a Natasha Denona dupe. It's the Mineral Eyeshadow Palette. It's this one, and it's got kiwi seed oil, vitamin E, jojoba oil, moisturizers, antioxidant properties. I'm going to test out this eyeshadow primer, see if my eyeshadows can last all day. The time is now 5 minutes past 12, so I'm going to be testing this out for around 7 hours. So it looks amazing, the foundation. I'm super impressed with how it's looking. Okay, so now let's wear test it to see if it is amazing for a £2.50 foundation, and see how long it lasts, and hopefully if it holds my oils as well. I don't have a primer on. Okay, so I'll be back later on. Hi guys, so I'm back. The time is, so it's just coming up to 7. It's 5 to 7. Had the foundation on for 7 hours like I said, and I can say it has not moved one little bit. It's all in place. It stayed in place. My oils have tried to come through but not succeeded. The only thing is it looks a little texturized around here, but I did add a highlighter what was too light for my skin, and that made it emphasized it, but it was looking fine before I added the highlighter. Too light for my skin tone, and the highlight emphasized this little patch here. But apart from that, before I put the highlighter on, it was looking good, and it still looks good. It's not moved at all. It's not moved around. So if you're on a budget, and you're looking for like a foundation that will stay in place all day. I've had it on for 7 hours and it's not moved. This is a good one and it's just £2.50 and I really like how it looks. Go light with it, a light hand, because I put a bit too much on, and it's a very kind of full coverage. Does it say full coverage? Oh, medium to full, so you build it up. So I built up to full coverage, which I didn't need to do. I should have just put it maybe one little pump, one little squirt, and then that would have done the trick. Yeah, but I did build up a bit too much. I feel I put too much on, but it still looked good and I like how it looks. It looks nice. It looks kind of high-endish. I bet you could dupe this for a high-end foundation. I know for 100% you could. I just don't know which one. So as well, I had the Primark eyeshadow on. This is £3. This one was the Mineral Eyeshadow palette. It looks like the little Natasha Denona palettes. So I had it on all day, and for my base I had the Revolution Prime and Lock Longwear Eyeshadow Primer. So 7 hours later, as we can see, the shadow is still on and it's still looking good. It's not looking too bad. It doesn't look like it's moved. You can still see the colour. You can distinguish between the red and the blue. So I would say that's definitely a good sign for 7 hour wear. So guys, that is the end of the video. Everything I used today is good quality, I won't say good quality, but is decent, and you know, it did the job of what I wanted. I wanted my foundation to last, I wanted it to hold my oils, I wanted it to look nice, and it did do all that. Guys, that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one. If you like my channel, please subscribe. Bye.